I think the goal in the reed, ligature, and mouthpiece equation is a setup that you feel comfortable with, provides you with sufficient flexibility, but also is a relationship that you can kind of get comfortable with. And what I mean is, a lot of students, a lot of people, when they're in their progression and they're learning how to play, there'll be a period in their development where they get sort of very concerned with trying different equipment and sort of have this idea that a mouthpiece or a ligature will unlock the secret to their success. And in reality, it's just about you working hard and getting better and getting your mouth, your lips, and your throat equation to advance. I don't think you ever want to be in the position where you're blaming the equipment for the things that you're having trouble with. And if you're not actualizing the sound in your head, if you're having problems with your tone production, with some other issue, I would offer that it's probably not at the base of it. It's not the equipment. Certainly, you could maybe find equipment that would make your effort slightly easier, optimize that effort. But really, it's your fundamentals that are the main issue. Every time I've changed mouthpieces in my career, started with an Auto-Link, then I went to a Jody Jazz ESP, then eventually to the Jody Jazz DV. It's always been in kind of the same area, the same type of mouthpiece setup. So, meaning the advancement comes from me, not from getting crazy about equipment. I'm something of a traditionalist. I use the Rico Orange Box 4. And again, I've been playing that particular reed on tenor for as long as I can remember. That's something like 30 years plus. And I find it to be a fantastic product. A lot of reliability in the product, consistency. I get a lot of distance and durability out of. Obviously, when you're going through a box of reeds, everybody's different, and you'll find a particular reed which really speaks to you maybe a little bit more than others, and settle on that one. And when I find an optimal reed out of a box, in the case of Rico, I feel like I get tons of distance out of that reed. Meaning, if I keep it wet, I can play it for a really long time. Like I can really get a relationship going with that reed. On a side note, to me, that's a really important part of managing your reeds. If you have a good reed, you take it out of the box, you play it for the first time, put a couple hours on it, it starts to kind of respond to you and become your reed. If you let it dry out, you're really kind of flirting with the unknown, in the sense that if you come back to it, re-wet it, it may lose to some extent that thing that you loved about it. So I like to keep them damp, as they're evolving. But anyway, so it's Rico Orange Box 4s on alto. It's Rico Orange Box 3.5, soprano 3s, Orange Box. And I love the other Rico products, but I think it's primarily a function of the fact that I've been playing that particular reed since before there were lots of other Rico products. So I kind of tend to stick with something that I love.